You're live. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello, hello, hello. I'm good. How are you guys? How was your day? Tell me about it. I want to hear about it. Anything exciting? What's new in your lives? Let's chat. I look tired? Oh. I don't know what to say to that. You're good? That's good. It was boring. Did you have school? I had school, but I didn't have to go today, so that was nice. Maybe that's why I'm tired from not doing anything today. Have you already heard the new song? Of course I did. I heard it the minute it went live when they did the premiere thing, which was a lot of fun. I should do one of those because that was a lot of fun to like join in on the premiere. The Jonas Brothers are back. They are, and they're ready to attack. Do a reaction? I can't react to it. I've already seen it. How am I supposed to do a reaction? What did you think of the song? I love it. It's so good. I'm obsessed. Do you feel like going to bed right now? I mean, no? Is that Layla? Oh, it's a different Layla. Did you know Kevin has 2 daughters? I did, yeah, I follow him on Instagram. You're from Australia, that's cool. I've never been, but I heard it's a pretty cool place. Say hi to Chili. Hi, Chili. The whole country. I'm saying hi to all of you. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. As we all know, if anyone's seen any of my lives before. That's a very popular question. Jonas Brothers are finally back. Best siblings ever. I agree. Everyone kept asking me for a reaction video, and since I can't really react to it, I figure we could just talk about it here, so you guys can ask me questions about the Joe Bros, if you got any. You're from Brazil. Hello. Hi, Laura. Thank you for watching. I've never been to Brazil either, but I've heard great things. You're from Chile too? Everyone from Chile is now, like, meeting new people. It's pretty great. Who comes back first, BTR and Naked Brothers Band? I mean, neither have come back yet, but, I mean, I'd be down for a BTR reunion. That'd be pretty cool. The bonus Jonas. Did y'all see Frankie's video where he's dancing to Sucker? It was so adorable. I love that. When I was little, I used to say that because I had this shirt that said the future Mrs. Jonas on it. I gave it to my sister, so she wears it now. But I had that, but I was like 10 at the time. So I said, well, I'm not going to marry one of the Jonas brothers because they're too old for me. So I said I was going to marry Frankie because he's my age. What about DNCE? What about Nick's solo career? I wasn't a big fan of Nick's stuff just because, I don't know, he wasn't my favorite Jonas brother. But I love DNCE, so I'm like a little bit sad about that, but like not nearly as sad as I am excited about the Joe Bros. Kevin is the best Jonas. Yes, he is. Okay, so when I was little, I used to say that Kevin was my favorite Jonas brother because I felt like he didn't get enough love. And so I was like, I will give him the love that he needs. And now that the band is back again, I'm like, my time has come. I need to help. Nina? I lost track. I'm basically like reclaiming my place as Kevin Jonas's #1 stan because he needs the love and I don't like that he gets hate. It makes me mad because he's just as much part of the band as the other two. So yeah. No, Joe is the best. Okay, Joe's actually my favorite, but like Kevin is also my favorite because he deserves it. Okay, so the main reason why I wanted to do this live today, there are so many people watching. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways, the main reason why is because I want to say that I got a P.O. box. So if anybody wants to like send me a letter or anything, or even just like a piece of paper saying hi, like that's all you have to do. I want to try my best to like send letters back to you guys. And I don't know. I think it would be a lot of fun. We could maybe like open stuff on another live. But yeah, I posted my PO box information on my Instagram and Twitter and on the YouTube community page. So if anyone wants the address, just go there and yeah, we can be pen pals and it'll be a lot of fun. I love you too. Thank you guys that are saying it. Who is that? I don't know your usernames. I can't read them. Jayla, Jala, Jayla. I love you too. Hi Ariana. Thanks for tuning in. Which bro has the best hair in my opinion? I mean, they're all pretty similar. I'm not sure. I need to look at pictures of their hair and then I can let you know. I'll get back to you. I'll put a pin in that. Hey Drew, thanks for tuning in. Hey Sophia, how's it going? Thanks Taylor. Thanks for watching. What do you think about Joe and Sophie? They're cute. I mean, I feel kind of bad because the other two are like married, and so we know that they're gonna stick around. But like they're just engaged. So like what if something happens and then we have this video where she's in it and that would suck. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Hey Kate. Love y'all. OMG, super excited about the Jonas Brothers are back. I remember when I would greet the Jonas Bros poster when I leave my room. That is the best. That's funny because like I would have like all my old Jonas Brothers stuff. Like I'd have so many shirts, but I can't fit them anymore because I've grown up now, unfortunately. Which country do you live in? I live in Canada. Oh, Canada. What's my favorite Jonas Brothers song? As much as I love Sucker, my favorite of all time is probably like I don't think they'll ever be able to top it in my opinion, probably because like nostalgia. I don't know. We'll see with the new album. But right now my favorite song is Fly With Me. I just found your channel yesterday and I already love you. Thank you. I love you too. Thanks for watching. Love Bug? I feel like Love Bug gets too much love, you know? Everyone always talks about Love Bug being the best. And I'm like, but that's not the best. There's a lot of good ones. I don't know. I'm just sick of hearing about it. What do you think about Descendants 3? I'm excited. Brazil is amazing. Come someday if you can. I'm super excited for the Jonas Brothers. What do you think of the Jonas being back? I was shooked. Thank you, Laura, for donating and for your wonderful question. And Brazil does sound amazing. I actually would love to go. Since Carol Sevilla is like doing her tour and stuff, maybe I'll look out for a Brazil tour date and then I'll go see her there. What was the second half? Jonas Brothers. I'm so happy. I'm so very happy. I was actually a lot happier than I thought I would be. Like I always talked about how I would love them to get back together, but I wasn't sure what my genuine reaction would be. But when I saw that trailer, it got me to tears, which I was not expecting. And so yeah, I'm excited. Say my name. Okay. Hello, Deborah. I love you. You're like the only person who talks about The Lodge. The Lodge is so good. Who is that? Felicity? Yes, you're correct. The Lodge is the best. It deserves more love. Can you react to new Disney movie commercials? See, that's kind of relates to an idea that I wanted to do. My brother was saying that he would love to just see me react to like Disney news, which is something I haven't really done before. But a lot of people always ask me about like news and stuff. And so I don't know. Would you guys be interested in that? I feel like my reactions would be uh not that great. I feel like I don't know. I don't know if I have much to say, but maybe it would just be interesting to just talk about new stuff. I would wanna react to, like, the Descendants trailer, but I feel like it's too late now, like, it's not current enough news. I don't know, what are your thoughts? You have so many friends in Brazil, I know, apparently, it's so neat. Do I like R5? I didn't really get into them. I didn't really like Austin Nally until after it was already done because I wasn't really watching Disney Channel when it was on. So I wasn't really into R5, but I feel like I could get into them. I like the Driver era a lot. I think that they're like got some good bops coming out. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, R5. I should get into them because Ross is pretty cool. I love you so much. I'm writing you a letter. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Thank you, Sophia. I love you too. I'm so excited to get your letter and I'm gonna write you one back. Thoughts on the new Disney shows? Which ones? I watched the first episode of Sydney to the Max. It's pretty good. I can see like some potential in there. I think right now the acting is like not that great, but I'm excited to see like where it goes. I haven't seen Fastlane yet, so if you guys have seen that, let me know if it's worth a watch. What else is new? Coop and Cami. I was gonna do a review on it, and then I didn't get around to it, but Coop and Cami is good. It's actually a lot better than I thought it would be, like, I went in thinking, like, "This is gonna suck," and, like, I think a lot of people were harder on it than they should have been, because it's, like, not that bad. How many letters can we send? You can send as many as you want, Michael. I don't think there's a limit, unless the post office is like, "You're getting too many letters," then I don't know what I'll do. How would you feel about Team Beach 3? I would be so happy if they did a Team Beach 3. I don't think they ever would, but if they did, oh my goodness, that would be amazing. What do you think of Nick Jonas? See, this is the thing. I feel like he gets a lot of love, like a lot, and I'm always like, I don't know, just not too crazy about him. But I like him. He's great to the band. He's just not my favorite. I don't. This is a bad decision. I'm gonna move back. Okay. Are you going to college? Yeah, I'm in university. In Canada, it's more like university and college are a bit different. And so I'm a third year at university. I almost said where, but we're not gonna do that. What do you think of Bizarre I haven't really gotten a chance to watch much Bizarre and I'd always say Bizarre and that's not right. It's Bizarre. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I haven't really seen much of it. I think it's maybe not as bad as everyone says it is, but it's I don't know, not really my thing. There's not really any ships on it, so I don't really care. Mhm. Favorite Lodge song? I feel like what I've been wishing for. Because I was, like, thinking I have a list. I haven't made the video. I've, like, wanted to do a top 10 of the Lodge songs for, like, a really long time, but I have the list. I just haven't gotten around to making the video yet, but yeah, what I've been wishing for is probably my favorite one. I wish I could meet you, I think is what you meant to say. Will you ever do a meet and greet? Maybe, I mean, maybe. I feel like I don't know, that sounds hard to do, but maybe one day. I mean, I'm going to Toronto Comic Con maybe, so if anyone's going to that, you might just see me wandering around. What do you think of Frozen 2? I'm really excited. That trailer was really good, like, really good, and so I'm really excited. Where do you watch the shows? I just Google them. I don't have a TV, so it's not really, like, the best to just Google them and watch them online, but I'm sure they make enough money with people that do have TVs. Where is the best place to watch old Disney shows? Just Google it. You can literally just Google "watch this" and it'll come up. How do you feel about Descendants 3? Listen, I'm very excited. I mean, I feel like I did touch on this question earlier, but I didn't really get into it, and so I'll talk a bit more. I'm really excited. I'm concerned with Hades because his hair is a bit much. You can see on not Instagram, I tweeted about it. You can see all my thoughts about that on there. But I'm really excited to see Ben because he's my favorite. I'm not too sure how I feel about him going into beast mode, but I trust the team behind Descendants that it'll be good, and I'm excited to see Audrey again. I'm sad that, Lonnie isn't in it because I really liked her in the second one, and I would've liked to see her, like, like, what's going on with Lonnie? At least, like, some sort of explanation as to, like, where she is something that I really hope will be in the 3rd one. But I'm definitely excited for some more songs. Yeah. How do you feel about HSM TV series? I'm super, super, super excited for that. There's so many people in the cast that, like, I love, like Sophia and, like, a bunch of other people that I think are gonna be really great in it, and, like, the vibe so far kinda reminds me a little bit of, like, a Soy Luna sort of, like, drama or, like, backstage. It reminds me sort of like, a more intense Disney show, so I'm actually really excited. I think that it's got, like, a lot of promise, but I don't want my expectations to be too high because we all know sometimes I put my expectations too high and then I get disappointed, so we'll have to wait and see. What's your favorite Disney song? My favorite, like, Disney song, if you mean, like, animated, like, Disney animated movie, would probably be, "On My Way" from Brother Bear and the whole Tarzan soundtrack because I think that Phil Collins makes, like, the best Disney songs. I want to watch the HSM series, but it's gonna be on the streaming service. Yeah, I'm concerned too because I feel like it's gonna be only available in the States, and I feel like the Disney service won't come to Canada for a bit, and so I'm a little bit concerned, but I'm sure someone will post it online. What is your favorite BTR song? Okay, when I was a kid, "We're Halfway There" is, like, the first one that comes to my mind because I really liked that one, but I feel like I would need to re-listen to a lot of their music because I really don't really remember much. See, like, I listen to Disney stuff a lot because, like, That's what I do, but I don't listen to that much, like, Nickelodeon. I mean, I listen to Victorious, but not much Big Time Rush, so I should listen to more. I was actually thinking I should rewatch that show because it's good and maybe make a video on it. I don't know. What's your favorite Disney princess? Probably Rapunzel because she's the best. What's your favorite 1D song? Oh, it's so hard. I love all 1D songs. Actually, I was gonna make a list too. I didn't end up doing it. Did I? I feel like I did end up making the list, but I don't remember what I had as number 1 because it's so hard to pick. All of 1D songs are so good. Let's see if I did make a list. Um, well, it's not in my notes, so I'm gonna tell you a lot that a lot, and I'll tell you just a few that I like. Truly Madly Deeply is really good and really underrated. Um, If I Could Fly is so good. Ba-dum bum bum bum. Those are the ones that come to mind. Oh, Same Mistakes from the first album. I feel like it's super duper underrated, but really, really good as well. So those are my 3 favorite right now because they're the first 3 that I could think of. What? There's going to be a High School Musical series? Yeah, where you been? It's gonna be on the Disney streaming service, Disney Plus. Did you watch Status Update with Ross and Olivia? I did. I watched it with Nina. Did we like that movie? I feel like we thought it was alright. Yeah, she said yes and no. I feel like it was alright. It's been a while. It came out a long time ago. What's your opinion on Andy Mack? Loved it. That I love it. I don't know why I can't speak, but I love it. I just watched the new episode and I have a lot of emotions regarding it, but I feel like I don't want to spoil it in case people haven't seen it. So let me know if I can talk about the new episode in the comments or not, and we can do that. Have you seen Fastlane? No, I mentioned earlier I haven't seen it yet, but I probably will. It's only like it's a short series, right? Does that mean that the episodes are short? I don't know, but I haven't watched it yet. Okay, someone said I can talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it. I'm very upset that Marty from the party has a girlfriend, and that's my thoughts. Oh, I'm also upset about TJ being a you know what to Cyrus. I was really mad at him for that, but I'm hoping that that will like develop into like maybe because he's unsure about how he feels for Cyrus. That would be great, and I'm excited to see Buffy and Marty in the next episode. Even though she's gonna collapse, I wanna see him catch her because that's adorable. I also found their scene to be a little awkward, but I feel like they were always a little bit awkward. I don't know, I still love them and I miss them. Are there any Disney couples in TV shows that you ship in real life? For example, Ross and Laura. I don't think so. Actually, like nothing comes to mind. I really don't like shipping real life people at that much. Yeah, I can't really think of any. I don't know. I find it weird to ship real life people because I'm like, I don't care about you. I don't know your story. You know, like it's just I don't know. Do you like Annie LeBlanc? I recognize that name. Annie LeBlanc. Who is that? Let me look it up. Annie LeBlanc. I spelled that wrong. Oh, she's from that show, that Musically show. Do I like her? I mean, I don't really follow her, but I've seen a couple episodes of that show. You know what I'm talking about, the show that she's in. Um, it's not the best. What's your favorite song from all the Descendants franchises? I have a lot of favorites, so I'll just list them for you guys. If Only, Did I Mention, You and Me, Chillin' Like a Villain, Space Between. Those are like my main faves, but I also like What's My Name and It's Going Down a lot. Those are really good. Who's your biggest fan? Says Deborah. Probably my best friend Jackie. Ever since day one, she's always commented on every single one of my videos. She's always been like the biggest supporter of me. And so, yeah, probably Jackie. Who is the cutest Jonas brother? See, I really like Joe. Like, I think he's the cutest. But Kevin is also very beautiful. No one really remembers Did I Mention. I agree. Did I Mention deserves way more love and way more appreciation, especially like that scene. So good, especially because we never got a Ben and Mal, like, duet. I feel like Did I Mention and If Only are, like, the closest ones we've gotten, and so they're always, like, up there as my favorites because I love them with all of my heart. Do you think Descendants 3 was better than Descendants 2? I hope so. I don't know. I try to go in everything with an open mind and not hope that it'll be better than anything else, if you know what I mean. But Dove Cameron said it's gonna be, like, bigger and better, so if we can trust her, then yes? I don't know. Have you ever watched Casey Undercover? I've always saw promos, but I've never watched a lot of it. I remember watching a few episodes back when it was on TV, and I just don't think it was really my thing. Like, the ship wasn't really that prominent, and we all know that's what I'm here for. Um, but I feel like if you wanna check it out, check it out. The theme song is so good, like, one of the best Disney theme song theme songs in my opinion, so, yeah, check it out if you haven't seen it. I should watch more of it? I don't know, I didn't really enjoy the episodes I did watch, like, it was fine, but I don't think I could binge it, you know what I mean? Like, it's fine to watch here and there. Yeah. Did you end Soy Luna 3? No, I'm on, like, episode 3. It's really hard to watch season 3 because it hasn't been, closed captioned, like, before I would just use the Spanish closed captions, translate them, and then watch it with Google Translate, but they haven't I can't find captions for the 3rd season, and so I have to do it myself, and that's really annoying, and it takes a really long time, so I probably won't finish the 3rd season for a very long time. What do you think is the most underrated Disney movie? I feel like I'm biased to, like, my personal favorite ones, and so Bolt is my favorite Disney movie, and I think it deserves a lot more love. Do I know Mackenzie Ziegler? Not personally. I know she's from Dance Moms. That's about it. How do you feel about the Aladdin trailer? I'm really excited for Aladdin. Like, all of the live action ones I think are pretty good. I wasn't too crazy about Beauty and the Beast, but that's mainly because, like, I didn't like the story that much, and so Aladdin I'm really excited for, mainly because, Naomi Scott's in it. I love her, and also just because I like the story of Aladdin, like, it's one of my favorite cartoons, so yeah. I'm a little bit concerned, like, at work, my manager was telling me how, like, the director of Aladdin isn't, like, known for doing anything really remotely good, and so a lot of people have very low expectations for Aladdin. So that's concerning me a little bit, but I'm kind of like, I feel like I don't know. I think I'll like it. What are you gonna watch? Are you gonna watch HSM? Oh yeah, we already talked about that. Yes. What do I think about Nick Jonas's wife? She seems pretty cool. My favorite of the 3 is probably Danielle, just because I really remember back when they got together. Like, I thought she was so cool, and, Married with Jonas, I really liked that show when it was on, and so she's probably my favorite, but it doesn't really matter. So, they're all great. Who's your favorite Soy Luna character? Nina and I were just talking about that the other day because I asked her what her favorite was, and she said Pedro, and I was like, "That is such a good answer because Pedro does not have, like, enough support as he deserves, and he's such, like, a good, solid character, he never does anything wrong, he's not problematic, never causes any drama." Yeah, so Pedro's pretty great, but my favorite is probably probably Nina, just because I relate to her the most. She does bug me sometimes, but probably her and Hasmin. I really like Hasmin, but she can bug me sometimes too. And I know I pronounce their names with a really, like, bad Spanish accent, but I don't speak Spanish. So, well, I try. I know a little bit. I did really well on my last Spanish test, so I know all you Spanish fans will be proud of me. So I'm learning and I'm trying my best. Thoughts on Tangled, the series coming back. I have not caught up on Tangled in, like, forever, so my thoughts are I need to catch up on it. Um, Ever since it changed to Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure, which I was not too happy with that change, I haven't seen since then, and so I should binge it because I remember really liking that show. Do you like the High School Musical movie or stage production more? I've never seen the stage production. Isn't that like a it's like a High School Musical Junior, right? Is the stage production? I don't think I've seen it. So the movies, I guess. Um, what is your favorite Cheetah Girls movie? That's a good question. I feel like I'm biased towards the second one because I really liked that. one growing up? Yeah, so I'm gonna say the second one, but I feel like that's a really basic answer. Did I hear about TXT? I don't know what that is. Let me Google it. TXT. Oh, it's a boy band. Oh, it's a K-pop band. I've heard about them now because of you guys. I don't really listen to K-pop, but Nina, have you heard of TXT? Oh, she likes Korean dramas, so sometimes she listens to Korean music. That's why I asked her. You said you did. Oh, she listens to the songs from the shows. I don't know if you guys can hear her. I feel like you'd like K-pop. You should listen to it. Oh, well, I feel like I could get into it because I've really gotten into Latin American songs. So I don't know. What is Penny on Mars? It's a spin-off show of Alex and Co. Alex and Co is an Italian series on Disney Channel. And the spinoff, it's funny because Alex and Co is like Italian and there's like dubbed in English, but Penny on Mars is like an English show. And I don't understand like how that happened, but I think just because Alex and Co is so popular over in the UK, they did Penny on Mars. I only watched, I think I got through like 15 minutes of the first episode until I was like, I mean, it's probably fine. I just the main love interest wasn't attractive in my opinion, and the acting was pretty bad. But maybe I'll watch it again. I know a lot of people like it, so I don't know. But I included it in my last video because it had a lot of titles that were similar to other songs. What do you think of Disney Channel for the new generation? I think it's great. I don't know what to say other than it's pretty good. I like current Disney Channel. I don't think I'm very that biased to like my Disney Channel area as some other people are. Like I was really, really surprised. I guess not really surprised, just like decently surprised by how many like the poll results on my last video all being pretty biased towards the like older stuff, which makes sense, but I'm also a little bit sad because I feel like some of the songs that are winning are just winning for nostalgia's sake and not because they're actually the better song. That's just my opinion. Have you been to Disney? What park? Yes, I have. I've been to every all the parks in Florida. Um, I worked at Animal Kingdom, so that I've been to Animal Kingdom a lot. But I'm actually thinking, like, seriously considering going to Disneyland in the summer. But we'll see if that actually happens. What do I think of Raven's Home? I love it. It's a great show. It's actually one of the few Raven's Home and Andy Mac are the only ones I actually like are caught up on and still watch. Violetta, not for me. I watched like the first 8 episodes and I just I don't like it. I don't know. I know a lot of people are like, "You need to watch it, give it another chance," but I really don't want to. I just like Siluna so much better. I don't know. Maybe I will one day. Take me with you to Disney. Carrie, do you wanna go? Like, seriously, I'm actually considering going. So, like, ask Dad and Kate. We can go together. That'd be so fun. Oh my goodness, now I really wanna go. We should go to Disney. Okay, sorry, I'm yelling. Kate, we need a Boy Meets World top episodes, please. Ooh, I should do that. That's a good idea. Because Nina and I were just rewatching it, and I could probably figure out what my favorite ones are. It's my favorite show of all time, so I would love to make a video on it. Do you ship both from separate franchises like Elsa and Jack Frost? I mean, sure. I don't read much fan fiction, so I feel like if I read fan fiction, I'd be more into like shipping other things from other things. Whereas like it's hard for me. I don't know. A big thing of like how I ship things is the storyline, and so when they're from different franchises, it's like, but there's no story. You know what I mean? It's harder. What's your favorite TV show outside of Disney? My favorite TV show outside of Disney. I was actually just talking to Nina today about Rain. Does anyone know Rain? Because it was like my favorite show. I really only like the first 2 seasons of it because I feel like it kind of goes downhill after that. But if you haven't seen Rain, watch Rain because probably my favorite. That and Jane the Virgin. I really like Jane the Virgin, and I'm so excited because it's coming back. Thoughts on Zombies 2 is like literally why. Literally why. No, I know why. They want to make more money. But honestly, it ended so perfectly. But now the more I've thought about it, High School Musical ended perfectly too. Camp Rock ended pretty perfectly. So like I kind of am more open to it now that I've thought more about it, and I am really excited for another soundtrack. So, yeah, like, I think the first soundtrack is so good and really underrated, so, yeah. Clover is your sister. She is. I love her very much. Do you know her? Are you friends with my sister? Let me know. Hayden? Yes, Hayden. Let me know. Are you friends with Clover? If you're referring to my sister? What do you think of Andy Mack? I like it. I love Soy Luna. Me too. It's the best show. Do you go back to like Xenon and stuff? What do you mean? Do I go back to it? I haven't watched it in a while, but it's good. Favorite character in Andy Mack? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably Marty from the party. Do you know the next step? I haven't watched it before. I asked my sister, Carrie, not Clover, about it one time, and she said it was very dramatic. Because Carrie used to be really into dance, and so I asked her because it was like a dance show, and she said it was just too dramatic. And so I don't know. I don't know if it would be for me. Maybe I'll check it out. What do you think about Prika and ooh, I like them. They're good. You should rank all of the Disney Channel movies. That would be a very long video. I could do it as a live maybe. Would you guys be interested in that? Have you watched Backstage? I have. I think I watched like the first 2 episodes. No, not episodes, seasons. I don't remember where I left off, but I remember liking it. I think I binged it all, but I was pretty sure it left it on a cliffhanger, so I don't think I've seen all of it. What's your favorite Hannah Montana song? Probably Every Part of Me. I really like that one a lot. Have you watched Go on Netflix? I haven't. Should I? Is it good? Let me know. There's only 2 seasons. So, yeah, I think I ended off in, like maybe I only watched the first season. I don't remember. Can we be friends? Sure. Send me a letter. What's yours and Nina's spirit animals? I don't know if we have them. Nina, do you have a spirit animal? Yeah, but, like, isn't that, like, a thing? Like, I remember I went to a Catholic high school, and in religion class, I'm pretty sure we, like, did this thing to figure out what our spirit animal was. Oh, well, not in no, because we did it in religion class, and so it's different because we were, like, learning about all the religions. I don't think it's cultural appropriation just to see what yours would be. We don't need to get into that. What's your favorite camp rock song? I love the acoustic version of This Is Me. I think it's so good, and I'm really sad that, like, it doesn't get enough appreciation. So that one's probably my favorite one if it counts. Hey, I just found you. You did? Where? That's a bad joke. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. What is your least favorite Disney show and/or movie? Probably Bunked and Twitches. I think that those are both bad. What do you think of Girl Meets World? I love it. That's what I think of it. Favorite Disney Channel original movie soundtrack? That is such a good question. Oh, I do like Lemonade Mouth, but I'm really not sure. I need to think about that. I'll get back to you. I'm gonna go over all of the soundtracks and then I'll let you know. What is your favorite Disney movie? Bolt all the way. What do you think of the Kim Possible The Sea? Do you mean the series? I love it. That's what I think of it. Mm. If you could do the old wand thing, what would you say? And what show would you be on? That's such a good question. I don't know. I feel like I'd be too awkward. But I'd look too much like Maddie, you said. That'd be so cool. I think I would wanna be on Soy Luna, though. I wish I could speak Spanish, and I would, like, be on that show. And I'm not too sure. I wish I could, be more creative and think about what I'd wanna say, because I don't know what I would say. Have you ever been to the live shooting of a Disney show, I haven't. I don't live in California, so it would be a bit hard for me to go down and see it, but, I would love to, that'd be so cool. What is your favorite celebrity that came from Disney? Probably Selena. She's, like, been my favorite since I was, like, 10 years old, and so she's always my go-to with, like, my favorite person. So, Selena. Um, when I was in Mexico, I wanted Soy Luna. How do you watch it here? Go to soylunaeng.com. Like, just soylunaeng.com, and you can watch it. What is your favorite DCOM lemonade mouth? Pixel Perfect! And Pixel Perfect is so good. Me and Nina always jam out to Notice Me because it's such a bop. Favorite couple on Soy Luna? Luteo right now. Simbar is sort of a very close second right now. I'm not too sure how I feel about them after the end of season 2, but, I'll get back to you on if it's still Luteo after I finish season 3. Do you have a favorite Pixar movie? Plus, I love you and your channel. Thank you, Sophia. Favorite Pixar movie? That's a good question, but I can't think of it right now. Maybe Ratatouille. I feel like Ratatouille deserves more love, and I really like Remy the rat. If Wolf Blood was a Disney Channel, is Wolf Blood Disney Channel or is like My Babysitter's a Vampire? My Babysitter's a Vampire is technically. I'm not sure what Wolf Blood is. I've never heard of that. So no, I don't think it is because I feel like I would have heard of it if it was Disney. What's your favorite Soy Luna song? I have a lot, or not a lot, but like my top two faves would probably be Aja Voy and Valiente. And I feel like Ares is really, 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 really close up there too. But those two are like my main faves. Oh, and Esta Noche No Paro. I love that one. That one's such a bop. Also, like all of the Luteo songs. Maybe not all of them. I just feel like Vives en mí, estoy en ti. That one's a good song too. What do you think of a possible R-rated Camp Rock? See, I keep hearing about that, but I'm like, there's no way that would happen. I feel like Disney would never do it. And I feel like they'd have to, like, give the rights away for another company to do it. Or, like, I guess they could just, like, call it something else. I don't know. I feel like it would never happen. And I feel bad because there's, like, younger kids too that watch Camp Rock now, and so then they couldn't watch it. That would suck. Thoughts on Disney Channel's horrible schedule? They have a horrible schedule? I wouldn't know. I don't have a TV. Even if I did, it's a different Disney Channel that I have than what, like, the US Disney Channel has. So, this is news to me. Interesting. I didn't know that. What's your take on the Maddie and Zach ship? Um, I don't really have a take on it. It wasn't canon, so sucks to suck. Do you like any other channels other than Disney? I mean, not specifically. I feel like other shows besides Disney that I watch, I like them for just the shows. Like I don't really like the whole channel. You know what I mean? I don't know. Alex and Mason or Justin and Juliet? That's hard. I feel like I wanna say Justin and Juliet, though. I feel like they're a better ship, as you guys know from, like I've said that in some of my videos. But I feel like we got to see more of Alex and Mason, so it's hard to say Justin and Juliet because you didn't really get to see much of them. But yeah. Hannah! No, I said Hannah. Thanks, Hannah. I love you. That's my sister. I love you. Keep it up. Thank you. You're the best. Um 2000s Disney Channel was the best. I mean, I disagree, but okay. I think all Disney Channel was the best. What do you think of Criminal Minds? I've never watched it. Should I? I always like those like really dark documentaries about like murder and stuff, which is so weird for me to like that because Disney. But yeah, maybe I'd check it out. I also really liked How to Get Away with Murder. That was a good show. Or I did like it until they did something. I don't want to talk about it. I kind of stopped watching after they did that thing. Who is your favorite decom couple? Hmm. First ones that come to mind are Kayla and Will, but I feel like if I do ever do a countdown, I'm not sure if they would be number one because I would need to go through every movie and like figure it out. But Kayla and Will are the first to come to mind because I think they were the most mature couple, which is odd because I feel like Kayla's character wasn't very mature. But yeah, I really liked them and I liked their progression throughout the movie. I love you and your channel so much. You're so amazing. I'm so lucky to have found your channel. Thank you, Grace. That's such a nice comment. I love that. Jake or Jesse? Obviously Jesse. Jesse's endgame. Like everyone who says that Jake is better, like I'm sorry, but you lost. You know what I mean? Sucks to suck. Mm, they should make Soy Luna in English. I agree. My parents are from Guatemala, so I understand it and when I go there to watch it. That works. I agree though. I wish it was dubbed. Like as much as like I think subtitles are better, um it's so much easier to watch it in a dub. Like even just Alex and Co, like I watched that through a dub and like I don't think I actually would have watched it if I didn't have it dubbed because it's just so much easier to watch something and not have to read it. Also, I'm lazy and I don't like to just watch a show. Sometimes I'll like be on my phone, which is bad. My mom's talking to me. Love you. You're the best. Love you too. What is your opinion on the new Freaky Friday? Watch my review, Deborah. You should watch it. It's pretty good. Um, what are you doing, Nina? Oh, yeah. You didn't have to ask. By the link. Who's my favorite spouse brother? Sprouse brother. Spouse brother. Probably Dylan. Just because, um, because I feel like Cole is getting too much love right now, and Dylan deserves more love. Caitlin McKillop, are you lying? Yes, mother, I am. Who do you think is the best Disney star turned singer? I think, like, as far as talent goes, probably Demi and Sabrina and Sophia. Oh, sorry, I'll answer that in a second. Yeah, those are probably my top 3. Um, what was the question? Oh, languages. I only speak English. I'm learning Spanish. I'm taking a Spanish class, and I'm really proud of myself that I'm trying to learn Spanish, but it's really hard to learn another language. I remember I got a comment one time on my Soy Luna video that was like, what was it? Oh, how was talking about how hard it was to watch Soy Luna, and they're like, just learn Spanish. And I'm like, well, it's a lot easier said than done to learn a whole new language, especially when you don't know another language to begin with. Um, so yeah, I know Spanish. No, I don't. I know English, but I'm learning Spanish. Um, and I know like a few words in French. I really don't know French, but I know a few words. And Nina is fluent, and so she's watching Soy Luna with the French dub. And so I learn a little bit more by kind of watching with her, but like not really. What do you think of Wreck-It Ralph? I love Wreck-It Ralph. It was one of my favorites when it first came out, like the first one, and the second one is so good. I loved it. It was so good. What's your favorite Disney ship? Probably Luna and Mateo from Soy Luna. They're the best. Like honestly, the thing I like about like what I like to ship in ships is a good storyline. And what's great about Soy Luna is there's over 200 episodes, so you get so much of them. And so yeah, that's why I love them. Thoughts on Good Luck Charlie? It's good. I need to watch it again. I don't remember like much of it besides like the earlier stuff. And so yeah, I should rewatch it. What YouTubers do you recommend? If you're older, because I feel like I don't want to recommend anybody that's like maybe not appropriate for you. So I'm trying to think. Oh, Super Carlin Brothers are really good. I really like them a lot. Colleen Ballinger is really good. Like I know she's big on Miranda sings, but I really like Colleen's videos and stuff. She really like she's real. You know what I mean? And so I've been a fan of her for a very long time. Olin Rogers, he hasn't posted anything in a really long time, but if you're looking just to binge something, he's I love him so much. And he made a show called Final Space, and if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend that as well. And then if you're older, like 13 and up, I would recommend Danny Gonzalez and Drew Gooden because they're probably my favorite YouTubers right now. And Gus Johnson and Eddie Burback as well. They're also really good. And H3 if you're older, but I feel like everyone knows about H3. That's true. Do you like Friends? And if so, what's your favorite character? I haven't seen it, so I can't say if I like it or not. Favorite episode of a Disney show you've ever watched? That's a good question, and it's really hard for me to think of, like, a favorite episode. Oh, I guess Soy Luna counts. So probably, what's my favorite episode? Probably season 2, episode 40 of Soy Luna. No, wait, no. Yeah, episode 40/41, they're tied for first because it's, like, continued off the cliffhanger. Because I don't wanna spoil Soy Luna for anybody, so I won't say what happens if you are watching it on Soy Luna ENG. But those episodes are probably my favorite. Favorite character from Star? That's such a good question. I love Star, and I wanna talk about it more than I do. Um, Favorite character, probably Jana. She's the best, but I also really like Tom, even though I don't like him in Star because I want him or her with Marco. But yeah, Jana comes to mind. Oscar comes to mind for some reason just because 'cause he's got the best songs, you know? Have you seen any of the direct-to-DVD Disney sequels? I've seen The Little Mermaid. Actually, Nina and I watched it recently. Well, not that recent, it was about, like, a year or 2 ago. And it's funny because I remember really liking it as a kid, but then rewatching it, I was like, "This movie kinda sucks." Nina! Do you wanna close my door maybe? I'm busy. What were we talking about? Oh, direct-to-DVD sequels. And I remember really liking Lion King as a kid, like the second one. Not I haven't seen 1.5, but I should. But Lion King 2 with the kids. But I'm afraid to rewatch it because after I watched The Little Mermaid 2 and realized it, like, really wasn't that great of a movie, I don't wanna ruin The Lion King 2, you know? I don't want to. What do you think of Austin and Ally? I really liked the first season, and I really don't wanna offend any Austin and Ally fans, but I feel like I don't I don't like the direction it went in after the first season. Like, I felt like it was doing good, going strong, and then the second season comes and they're like, "Austin and Ally are a couple now," and it's like, I wish you would have given us more development because in the first season, they were so not interested in dating. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they just jumped into it too fast, but I still like the show and it's got some great songs. Motocross! Love Motocross, it's so good. It's like Disney Channel's version of Mulan, in my opinion, and that's why it's the best. What is your favorite Wreck-It Ralph character? I love these character questions for some reason, they just make me think, and I don't know where I was going with that, but, favorite character from Wreck-It Ralph? Probably Fix-It Felix, he's the best. Favorite character from the original Kim Possible series? Hmm, probably Ron because I really like Will's voice, and Will as a person, so yeah, probably Ron. Do you remember Zeke and Luther? I do, and I remember having the biggest crush on I don't remember who was who, but the guy that wasn't played by Adam. But I don't remember who was who, but I remember having a really big crush on him. The guy that was in Den Brother too, I loved him as a kid. I don't know why. Favorite character from Sunny with a Chance? Probably Chad Dylan Cooper, without a doubt. I don't even know why I had to think about that. I really, 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 really wanna do a top 10 Chad Dylan Cooper quotes because he said some of the best stuff. He's one of my favorite characters from Disney Channel, like, I love him. Hutch Dano! I don't know if I pronounced that right, but yeah, I loved him. I was obsessed with him. What happened to him? Where is he now? Let's find out. Zeke. Okay, he was Zeke. I thought he was Zeke. I wasn't sure. Wasn't the little girl from something else from that like, the girl in that show, wasn't she from something else? And they had, the guy from Ned's Declassified was in that too. Favorite character from Jonas LA? Um, I wanna say Macy Misa because I really liked her when I was young, but I feel like I rewatched it recently and she was kind of annoying. But for right now, I'll just say Macy. Oh, no, Kevin. I changed my mind. It's Kevin because he was hilarious in that show. Mhm. Have you watched any Japanese dramas? If so, you should watch Love So Beautiful and Meteor Garden. I have watched Hello My Neighbor and I liked that one, so maybe I'll check them out. That was Japanese, right? I'm pretty sure. Nina says she thinks Love So Beautiful is a Chinese drama. It's hard. We just call them all K-dramas even though they're not all Korean. Do I like K-pop? I've heard a couple songs and they're all pretty good, but I don't like listen to it on the regular. Do I like Jonas or Jonas LA? I like them both, but I like Jonas LA a lot more. I just really liked how they made it more of a drama, if you know what I mean. Like in the first season, it was more of just a comedy sitcom kind of thing, whereas Jonas LA, they were like, "This is a drama series now because we got cliffhangers and all of this drama," and I really liked that. But that's a hair. I really liked that. Where do you watch Soy Luna? It's a process. Actually, for season 3, I don't use this method anymore, but for season 1, I would watch it on Netflix with a VPN. But if you go to soylunaeng.com, just soylunaeng.com, no spaces or anything, because there isn't any spaces in like web addresses. You can find tutorials on how to watch it, and they even like subtitle episodes so you can watch full episodes on there too. Favorite character from Wizards is probably Max. He's the best. He's so funny. I should do top 10 Max lines, but I feel like that'd be harder because there's way more episodes. So I'll have to do Chad Dylan Cooper first. Were you able to watch Jonas LA? Just Google it. Literally any show you want to watch, just Google it. It'll come up. I just put my letter in the mailbox. Oh my gosh, Sophia, that's so cool. I wonder if you'll be my first letter. That's so exciting. I'll write you back. Don't worry. I will. The minute I get it, I'll be like ready to write you back. I'm excited. This is unrelated, but did die Mickey. Okay, not did Mickey. Die Mickey. I don't think anyone needs to die unless they talk about the ship. Actually, yeah, I do agree then. The ship should die. It was bad. Mosh all the way. How do you feel about Miraculous Ladybug? I've actually never watched it. Nina did, and she told me that it was a little bit repetitive, and so I never ended up watching it. But I've heard a lot of good things, and maybe I'll check it out. What's your least favorite decom? Probably Twitches. We talked a little bit about this earlier, but I just yeah. I feel bad saying Twitches because I remember really liking it as a kid, but after rewatching it, it's like not a very good movie. Where do you send fan mail? Go to my community page, my Twitter, or my Instagram. I've posted my P.O. Box address there. And so you can send me whatever you want, and then I will write you back. Or I'll try my best to. It might be hard, but I will try my best to write you back. But yeah, my address is up on like all my socials. So you just like hit over there and you can find it there. What is my favorite color? Probably pink. And I actually have a story about this. So when I was little, I would always say that blue was my favorite color because I didn't want to say pink was my favorite color because I thought that would make me too girly. But then now that I'm an older, independent woman, I understand that I can have my favorite color be whatever I want. It doesn't make me too much of a girl. You know what I mean? I don't know. That was my rant. Basically, you can like whatever color you want to like, and it's dumb to like say that a certain color means something about you. It's literally a color. It makes no sense. That's my rant. Please sing a Joe Bro song. I'm good. I'm actually like not feeling very well. I don't know why. I had a really long shift last night, and so maybe that's why. But like recently, like tonight, I don't know. Like my head hurts. Maybe I'm sick. I don't know. Or I'm just like done with life. Who knows? Thoughts on Starstruck? It's so good. I love that movie so much. Basically because it reminds me of like the fan fictions I used to read. And so that's mainly why I like it a lot. Favorite character from Descendants? Probably Ben. I love him a lot and I feel like he deserves more love. Predictions for Zombies 2. See, I feel like they're gonna do something with Addison's hair, and I'm not like looking forward to that because the thing with Addison that made her like so I don't know, like good, like a good character was that she like stood up for zombies, right? And she like cared about zombies even though she was a human. And so if they explain why your hair is white, being like, oh, she has some zombie DNA in her, it kind of takes away some of the like what's the word I'm looking for? Like meaning behind um The first one, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that she was a person the fact that she was a human who liked zombies was, like, such a big thing, whereas if she's part zombie, it kinda takes away, like, her being able to look at them a different way. You know what I mean? I feel like it'll kinda take it away. So I hope if they do explain it, they'll do it well. But it's a decom, and it's zombies too, so, like, I can't really expect much. They took Starstruck off of Netflix, that sucks. I don't have, like, any decoms on Canadian Netflix, so I wouldn't know. It's 1 a.m. here. Michael, go to bed. It's like 8 a.m. 8 a.m. 8 p.m. here, so that's why I'm up. But you should go to bed. Maybe I'll make this a public video and you can watch it tomorrow. All-time favorite Disney show and movie of all time. Favorite Disney show is Wizards. Favorite decom is Lemonade Mill. Can you do a video on what you wish? Sure. Uno momento. Bye. I'm back. What was the question I was about to read? I don't remember. Worst. I need to clean my room. Worst new Disney show. I don't think that many Disney shows are new. Does Bunked count as new? Because that's the worst. What are your thoughts so far on Sydney to the Max? It's pretty good. I think it's got a lot of potential. That's what I think of it. How old do you have to be to work at Disney? I think you have to be 18. I think you just have to be whatever the legal working age is where you're from. I'm pretty sure. Oh, unless you mean at the parks, I'm pretty sure you have to be 19 to do the college program. I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask. Mm, I really want to watch this. This is my first time watching you live. Aw. Well, I hope you enjoy. I feel like, I don't know, it's boring just watching me answer questions, but I like talking to you guys. Do a vid on Disney shows that copied each other. I know, I haven't made one of those in so long. I used to do them a lot. Well, I mean, I only did 3, but I should do another one. I just felt like I was being too negative and people would always be like, "This is just the same plot line, it doesn't mean that they copied each other." But I liked saying that they copied each other because it made for a good title. I don't know. Hmm. Opinions on Sucker. I talked about this earlier, but I really like it. It's a good song. Is working at the Disney Store fun? I kinda wanna apply to one. I really enjoy it. It's a lot like, I worked at Animal Kingdom as well, and I actually prefer working at the Disney Store than I did prefer, like, working at Animal Kingdom. It's basically just a retail job, though, at the end of the day. Like, yeah, you do get to do that little bit of extra magic, but it's just retail. Like, I feel like it's as fun as retail can get. It's as fun as, like, working a cash register as, like, any other cash register, you know what I mean? I don't know. Wolf Blood or Every Which Way? Haven't seen either of them, so I'd have to look them up. Mm. Do you think you will always love Disney or grow out of it? See, that's really funny because I feel like a lot of people, like me personally, would be like, because I first started liking like Disney cartoons more than Disney like shows, and a lot of people would be like, "You should grow up. Like, why are you still like Disney? That's weird." Whereas I feel like I don't know. I just enjoy it. What's wrong with that? I don't think you need to say that like not liking it means you've grown up or you've grown out of it. I don't know. I had a guest the other day at work that was like his kid was buying what was it? A Toy Story thing. It was like a Buzz action figure or something like that, and the dad said to his kid, he's like, "You know, you're, like, too old for this," or, like, "You've grown out of it." And then I was like and so I just said, "I don't think you're ever too old to grow out of Toy Story." And then the dad said, like, "Yeah, he still likes it." And I'm like, "Yeah, so don't say that to your kid." I don't know, it just made me mad. I don't think you yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I feel like it might be hard for me in the long term when I'm like 40 to still be making videos about Disney Channel. But I mean, if it's what I'm into still, then like, yeah, I probably will still do that. I don't know. We'll find out. Ask me again in 20 years. Do a vid on Disney shows that make no sense. It would make me so happy. I don't know which ones make no sense. What do you mean? I feel like they all make sense, right? I don't know. I'm confused. The Sweet Life on Deck or The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? I feel like that's really hard. I like them both, but for different reasons, you know what I mean? Do you watch H2O Just Add Water? My sister Carrie and I watched like a couple episodes a really long time ago. And I feel like I liked it. So maybe I should rewatch. Wait, no, wait. I don't remember which one that one is that you mentioned because I know there was a spin-off, but we didn't watch the spin-off. We watched like the original one, like this Netflix one. That's not the one we watched. We watched the other one. So I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but I've seen the original one. What are your favorite Disney Channel couples? We'll get into this again. See, okay, so I'm like 2 videos away from my 100th video, and I feel like I should finally do my top 10 Disney Channel ships, but I really am worried because I don't know much about, like, Tyrus yet, and we don't know much about Marty and Buffy yet, and so I don't wanna, like, not include them on the list or include them on the list and then regret where they're put in, like, years to come, but it's, like, my 100th video, and so many people wanna know what my top 10 Disney ships are, and so I wanna do it, but I don't wanna do it. I don't know. I guess I'll make my other video, like, because I have to because 'cause I'm at 98, so I need 99 and then 100, and then I'll decide, but you asked me my ships, Luteo, Soy Luna, um, and who else do I like a lot? Liv and Holden, I like them a lot. Um, Riley and Farkle, even though they're not canon. Kayla and Will from Cloud9. Those are like my main ones. Oh, and Mal and Ben, I really like them a lot. And I'm actually surprised by how many people don't like them. That makes me sad, but I like them. So there's that. Do I ship Uma and Harry? Yeah, I think if they're gonna pair up Uma and or pair up Uma and pair up Harry with anybody, it should be with each other. You know what I mean? Um, but I feel like I don't really ship them just based off of Descendants 2. Like if they decide to make them a thing in Descendants 3, then I'll ship them. Um, and if they don't, that's fine too. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty chill with it. Do you ever watch other shows besides Disney? Yeah, I actually get that question a lot, believe it or not. So I'm curious as to if you guys would want me to make videos about other shows. I don't know. I feel like that'd be so off brand. But my favorite shows that aren't Disney are probably Rain. Even though I only like the first 2 seasons of Rain, I rewatched it twice. I might actually rewatch it again now that I'm thinking about it because I love that show so much. I'm also just I randomly looked over and saw my Powerpuff Girls box set, and so I thought I should mention that I really like the Powerpuff Girls. I also really like Zoe 101 and Jane the Virgin, obviously, and Boy Meets World, which is technically a Disney show, but it wasn't on Disney Channel, so I'm saying Boy Meets World. But yeah, maybe I will make other videos about other shows since that seems to be a popular question. I love Marion Bash. See, listen. So like in the beginning of the series when oh my gosh, I haven't watched it in so long, but I did really like her and Bash like at the beginning. Um but then like yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Life with Derek, I loved Life with Derek growing up, and it's a Canadian series as well, so that's really cool. In my second letter, I'll send you a drawing of the Powerpuff Girls because I low-key draw them very well. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna love that, and I'll put it on my wall because the Powerpuff Girls are the best. No, just stay with Disney, it's what we're here for. I mean, okay, so my thing is, like, with people I follow, if I follow them for a specific thing and then they post other stuff, I'm like, "Don't post other stuff, I only care about Disney." So that's kind of why I've mainly stuck with Disney. And so if you guys feel the same way, then cool, and we could talk about other stuff on my lives. Sound good? I've been Team Francis since the beginning. Okay, so now we're talking about Rain. So yeah, Team Francis. I am Team Francis as well. At the beginning though, like the whole Bash plot line was like really good, and so I liked them at the very beginning, like season 1. But then once like it was done, I was Team Francis all the way. But I hadn't seen past season 2 because I didn't really like the show. I felt like it kind of went downhill. So yeah, I only like season 1 and 2. Do you like The Lion King, and are you happy they are making a live action? Not really. To be honest, I know a lot of people love The Lion King, but I'm just not too crazy about The Lion King, and I also worked at Animal Kingdom, and so I had, like, Lion King shoved down my throat, like, every day, and I kinda got a little sick of it. And so, yeah, I'm not a big Lion King fan, and I'm not really that interested in the live action, like, I'll go watch it, but, like, I'm not crazy about it. So, yeah, that's that. I enjoy it, like, I think it's good, it's just, like, not my favorite. Did you watch Pretty Little Liars? Yes, believe it or not, I stuck through it all throughout the show. Like, I watched from episode 1 to episode the last one because I really liked it. I thought it was a good show. Even though, like, a lot of people were like, "It went downhill after whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, but I still watched it. I stuck through it." I'm really excited for the spinoff. I'm really excited to see Sophia, and I'm really excited for that to be a thing that exists. Do you ship Carlos and Jane? Yeah, I think they're pretty cute. I'm excited to see more of them in Descendants 3. The spin-off H2O Just Add Water is called Mako Mermaids, but it's not that good. Oh, okay. See, yeah, I feel like people really recommend just H2O Just Add Water, and they don't really recommend Mako Mermaids. So, yeah, I've seen H2O a little bit, not all of it. Is there good ships? Should I watch it? I feel like I don't remember any ships when I first watched it, but now I'm really intrigued and I kind of want to watch it. Please make a video on love scenes countdown from Disney. Oh, love songs? What? And I will be amazed. What do you mean? Love scenes and love songs. See, I wanted to do duets, like Disney Channel duets for a really long time. I just haven't gone around to it. I feel like I might do a part 2 kind of thing like I did with breakups, even though I haven't done part 2 yet, where I talk about Disney shows and then Disney movies. Because I've found it to be like very, very hard. The more that I've gotten into more Disney shows, like in the beginning, I only really knew about a couple Disney shows. Well, not a couple, but like the ones I grew up with. Whereas now I know about like Soy Luna and The Lodge and Alex and Co. And so there's so many more shows I want to include. And it gets hard to do that when I have to include DComs and shows. So I feel like that's gonna be more of a trend now with my countdowns is where I'll do like 2 parts and do 1 of series and then 1 for movies. So that's what you can expect in the future of Kate Loves Disney. Raphael or Michael? Don't ask me these questions. It's too hard. See, okay, so at the beginning of Soy Luna, that's not Soy Luna, Jane the Virgin. Beginning of Jane the Virgin, I really liked Raphael. I was like very down for that. And then once Jane and Michael got married and they were so cute together, I was like Jane and Michael all the way. But then oh, I hope I don't spoil anything. Well, I mean, I already said they got married, so I feel like I already spoiled it for everybody. And then after he died, I was very sad, but then I was kind of like okay with Jane and Raphael. But now that he's back, I'm like, why? So I feel like I'll have to see this season until I make my decision. But that's the thing with Jane the Virgin is that the writing is so good. They can make me ship literally anything. And yeah, so I'm excited to see who she ends up with because I really do not know. If they make it open-ended, I will be very upset, but I don't think they will. I feel like it'll be like they'll show us who she ends up with and I'll be really excited and probably ship whoever it is. Cuz I really like to ship the endgame ship. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Did you watch Dancing with the Stars when Jordan Fisher won? I didn't watch Dancing with like I didn't watch it like on TV because I don't have a TV, but I did watch all of his dances and I was really excited when he did win because he's my favorite human being. I love him with all my heart. Will you sub Soy Luna the Journey? Yeah, probably. I've actually thought about it. Probably after I finish season 3. I would love to because I want to watch it too. I haven't seen it. Do you ship Cyrus and TJ? Yes, I do. Do you ship who do you ship anyway? Cyrus and TJ, but Marty and Buffy, and I'm kind of warming up to Andy and Jonah, like a little bit. Before I was kind of like, no. But after the last episode, for some reason, I'm like, maybe. Oh, and of course, Bex and Bowie. Of course. Do you watch Stranger Things? No, I don't like horror things, and so I know everyone says that Stranger Things isn't even that scary, but I don't even wanna risk it because I don't even like jump scares, so I probably won't watch it. How do I feel about Dove Cameron and Thomas compared to Dove and Mitchell Hope? I don't really have any feelings besides the fact that she's dating one of them and not dating the other. I don't yeah, I kind of talked about this earlier, but I don't really ship people outside of the shows that they're on. Like I ship the characters, not really the people. What happened to Andy and Jonah? I thought they were dating. I haven't watched it in a long time. Yeah, they broke up. That's about it. What is better, Liv and Maddie, Callie Star, or Liv and Maddie? I really prefer Liv and Maddie. I was actually like looking back, I'm like really disappointed with Callie Style. I don't know. I like Liv and Maddie a lot better than Callie Style. Have I seen Cloud Nine? Of course. Kayla and Will wouldn't be one of my favorite ships if I hadn't seen the movie. Do I know Smurf vlogs? I actually used to watch Smurf vlogs back when he talked about um Maya and Lucas. But now he does, like, reactions to, like, the whole movie of things, and I find that to be a bit weird. I don't wanna start anything with Smurf vlogs, I'm sure he's great. But I just yeah, I'm not a fan of reaction channels that, like, just react to whole movies and get paid for that, like, that's just my personal opinion, but, yeah, I used to watch him, I used to like him, and then I kinda stopped caring about his opinions. So that's that. Do I like Trolls? I haven't seen Trolls, but my friend Jackie said it was good, so maybe I will watch it. Sean or Ben? Sean. If you watched my best breakups, you would well, I guess it's not best breakups, but my breakups video, you would know that I ship Sean. And because I like Ben with Danielle, I think that Danielle is a lot better for him because Sky kinda sucks. This is called Let's Talk About the Jonas Brothers, but we aren't doing that. Well, we did that at the beginning, and there's only so much you can say about the Jonas Brothers, you know? Like, they're great. I love them, and I miss them, and I'm so happy that they're back. Like, that's it. Also, I called it that because a lot of people wanted to talk about it, so I'm like, "Okay, we'll talk about it." But now, like, y'all aren't asking me questions about the Jonas Brothers, so I'm answering what you're asking. What is your favorite underrated Disney Channel show and movie? Underrated? I know it's not underrated in Latin America, but I think Soy Luna is underrated here, so I'm gonna say Soy Luna. And movie, probably Go Figure. I actually think Go Figure would be like up there as my favorite DCOM. Like might be number two to Lemonade Mouth because I love it. I think it's so good. Also, the girl's name is Caitlin, so how could I not love it? So yeah, probably Go Figure and Soy Luna. Mhm. Do you like Arya and Ezra? I've always had mixed feelings on them. I mean, I feel like they worked because Arya was casted as such an older, like, person. Like, it didn't look weird because she wasn't an actual teenager, she was, like, in her 20s. But I feel like if they would've casted that realistically and made her, like, the age she was actually supposed to be, I probably wouldn't ship them. And that scene, like, I always think about that scene where they're on the, ski lift, that's the word. This means ski lift, apparently. Um, and she finds out about the book and stuff. That's just such a good scene. I feel like I ship them. That was a long answer to the question, but I feel like I do. It's been a while though since I've watched the show because it ended a while ago. Which Jonas brother has the most beautiful eyes? What a wonderful question. Thank you, Camilla. I actually met Joe Jonas, so I want to say his because he's the only eyes I've actually seen in person. And I stepped on his toe, and it was a good time. Where can you find episodes of Soy Luna? I'm actually gonna write this in the comments because a lot of people have been asking me. So it's just soylunaeng.com. That is all. Can I pin this? No. I mean, I probably could. I just don't know how. But yeah, that's how you watch it. Enjoy. Stuck in the Middle versus Loud House. I've never seen Loud House, and I've only seen clips of Stuck in the Middle. So I'm gonna say Stuck in the Middle. Who's better, the Hanson brothers or the Jonas brothers? I don't know who the Hanson brothers are. So the Jonas brothers? Thoughts on Ant Farm? Okay, I actually just had this conversation with a coworker the other day because we were talking about Descendants, and she's like, "I haven't seen Descendants 2," and I'm like, "What are you doing with your life? You should go see Descendants 2." And she basically sorry, Jackie just tweeted something funny. And she basically was saying that she, like, doesn't like China Anne McClain because of the Ant Farm, and I'm like, "Ant Farm was a good show, what are you talking about?" Okay, maybe it wasn't a good show, but it was, like, an enjoyable show. And so yes, that are my thoughts. That are my thoughts, English. Yeah, Ant Farm was a fun time. How old are you that you are working? Jessica, I'm 20 years old, and so I need a job to afford to live. What's your favorite ship that failed? Probably Lukaya? Yeah, probably Lucas and Maya. Even though I feel like Lucas was a little bit too boring for Maya, probably them because their storyline was pretty good. What is your opinion on Wizards? Great show. It was my favorite one growing up, so I'm really biased to it, but I feel like that's okay. Olive and Fletcher's ship surprised me. Yeah, I remember that being a lot of fun when they got together. Um, yeah, it surprised me too. Do you like Mickey Mouse? Do you mean the Mickey Mouse cartoon? If so, yes. I think that the shorts are so good. Sometimes I'll just like watch them on my own, and it's a good time. I like that they post them on YouTube so I could watch them. House of Anubis, underrated, not Disney. I love House of Anubis. It is so good. I should rewatch that. Y'all are like reminding me of all the shows I need to rewatch. House of Anubis was so good. Well, until Nina left. After Nina left, I was like not about it, but up until that, I should make a video about House of Anubis. That's such a good show. Soy Luna is the best show, and I'm thankful that you inspired me to watch it. You're welcome. Leah, is that your name? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. You're welcome because I agree. I think it's like the best show. And so many people are like, why are you watching this? It's not even in English. This is so weird. What even is this? They don't play it in America, so I don't care. When that is such a bad mentality because it is such a good show. That's all I have to say. I was a Fabian and Nina shipper. Yeah, who wasn't? They're the best forever. What are your thoughts on Life with Derek? I give up on asking about this now. Oh, sorry. I already kind of mentioned Life with Derek earlier, and so I feel like that's why, if I saw your comment, that's probably why I didn't answer it. But it's good. I like that it's Canadian, because I'm Canadian, and it's funny because I talk about like how I ship Derek and Casey now, but I don't think I really did back then. Like I feel like part of me was like, oh, they'd be kind of cute, but I would like not actually vocalize the fact that I maybe do ship them, and so yeah. I like Life with Derek, it's a good show. Would you like to see a Camp Rock 3? I mean, yes, but, like, what do you do in a Camp Rock 3? I guess they'd figure it out, but yeah. You're turning 14 on Friday. Happy early birthday. I'm Canadian too, New Brunswick. Ooh, I'd love to go to New Brunswick. I've heard it's beautiful. I've never been, but yeah, that's all I have to say. Have you watched the movie Grown Ups? China and Cameron were so cute. I haven't seen it, but maybe I'll check it out. What would you do if they made a High School Musical 4? I mean, I'd watch it. That's what I'd do. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the series. I think it's going to be good. Do you know someone named Johnny Orlando? Oh, do I? One of Carrie, that's my younger sister, her friend really liked Johnny Orlando, and so what was the song? I don't remember it. I'm gonna have to look it up. One second. I'm gonna look it up. Unless anyone can tell me the first single that Johnny Orlando had. Why can't I remember? What was the song? Somebody tell me. Here, iTunes. We're gonna find this. 'Cause, we would always drive my sister and her friend home, and she would always want this song to be put on, and we were like, "This is the best thing ever." I'm gonna find it, unless anyone's gonna tell me. "Let It Go!" or "Let Go!" Yes, that was the song, and then Jackie and I would just, like, play it and have a good time. He's from Toronto as well too. I don't know where I was going with that, but that's that. What are your opinions on My Babysitter's a Vampire? It's good, it's Canadian. Hashtag Quebec trip, you know it. I don't even remember how that started. Something to do with my first live, but yeah. Would you rather have another season of The Lodge or Girl Meets World? I feel like Girl Meets World fans are not gonna like me, but I'm gonna say The Lodge, mainly because The Lodge ended on a cliffhanger and Girl Meets World wrapped up pretty nicely, and so I feel like we deserve The Lodge more because they left us on a cliffhanger. What shows are Canadian that most people don't know about? Hmm, that's a good question. There was this show that I used to watch called, was it The Buzz or What's the Buzz or The Latest Buzz. Thank you, Nina. That was a really good show, and I really liked it, and I feel like not very many people know about it. Winging It was a really good show that I think someone said that they played it on Nickelodeon in the States, but it was on Family Channel, which was like our Disney Channel. And I really like that one. And there was a couple shows that were Canadian that I didn't like. That's why no one knows about them. Like Really Me, hated that show. Overruled, sucked. Was another one I hated. What's Up, Warthogs? Oh, that was the worst. But really, not really me. I don't like that one. But Winging It and Latest Buzz were really good. Where can you watch The Lodge? Just Google it. You'll find it. It's not a big deal. Favorite song from season 2 of and 3 of Soy Luna? Well, I'm about to spoil my video now because I know I'll make a top 10 video on those. But Aja Boy from season 2 and season 3. I actually haven't finished season 3 yet, so I feel like I don't know if this will always be my favorite one, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But Nada mi podrá parar. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I really like that one a lot. And Soy Yo, that one's good too. I'm a huge Johnny Orlando fan, and I'm seeing him in concert. That is wonderful. I hope when he sings Let Go that you think of me because it's a great song. Please greet me before I go to sleep. Good night, Duke. I hope you have a good night. What's your favorite 90s show? Boy Meets World. It's like the only 90s show I've seen, I think. Maybe. Mateo or Simon? Well, that depends if what context you mean. With who should end up with Luna, then Mateo. With who is the better person that I would want to date, then Simon. Actually, I don't know if better person is the best word, but just like the person I would prefer as my significant other, then Simon. What's your favorite Liv and Maddie character? Probably Joey. I feel like he's really underrated. Oh, and Holden. I like Holden a lot. Are you still doing a DCOM best breakups video? Yeah. Yeah, I'll make that. Don't worry, it's coming. Not for a couple more videos until I do it, but yeah. I don't like to do them like right after. I like to get some anticipation. That's not the right way you pronounce that. I like to get some good like anticipation before I do my part 2. So, it's coming, don't worry. Not anytime soon. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it in the next like 3 videos. I don't really know. Thoughts on Violetta? I watched like the first 8 episodes and I didn't like it. Matea and Luna or Amber and Simon. Right now it's Mateo and Luna. But I haven't finished season 3, so my opinion might change. What are your thoughts on 1D? Best boy band of my generation. I love 1D, I miss them. With all this Jonas Brothers hype, I'm really excited and happy about it, but it's also like there's that little part of me that's like, I wish this was One Direction. I love them a lot. Answer please. Did you enjoy the Pretty Little Liars ending? Were you surprised? Um, I think I don't know about enjoyed. I mean, it was entertaining. Yeah. I'll say that I was entertained by it. Answer me before bed. Josh Aya or Lukaya? Oh, Lukaya, all the way, obviously. Have you watched any of my videos? I don't like Josh Aya. Josh Aya can go in the trash. Mm, I'd rather be here and ask your questions than study for a lab tomorrow. Aw, Jessica. I feel like I'm a bad, what's the word? Not influence, because I'm not really influencing. You can do whatever you want. You make your own decision, but I feel like maybe you should study for your lab. That's my opinion. Who's my favorite YouTuber? We talked a little bit about YouTubers I recommend, but I guess I didn't really say who my favorite one was. Probably like the YouTubers I get most excited to watch their videos on right now are Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, and Jenna Marbles. Like those are the 3 that like. Oh, and H3. Yeah, those are like the. Those are like the main ones where like they pop in my description box, and I'm like, I'm so excited to watch this, no matter where I am. Like if I'm somewhere else and I have to use data, I'm like, I don't care, I'm watching it. Don't tell my dad. He pays for my phone bill. Who's your favorite Disney character of all time? If you're talking Disney Channel, probably Chad Dillon Cooper. Yeah, probably Chad. If we're talking, like, Disney animated, like Disney, what can I speak? Like, Disney like, animated movies. Yeah. Um, Probably Honey Lemon from Big Hero 6 or Jane from Tarzan. Favorite Family Channel show growing up? We kinda talked about this a little bit, but probably, The Latest Buzz. Now, like, talking more about The Latest Buzz makes me really wanna go watch The Latest Buzz, so maybe I'll do that. But there's a lot of shows that you guys have been talking to me about that I needed to go watch. I don't remember exactly how this comment was worded, but my favorite, member of One Direction is Niall Horan, and he's, like, the main one that I, like, still listen to his music. Um, I listened to Harry's album, but I don't I don't know how I feel. I, like, liked it, but I wasn't, like, on repeat, like, I listened to it a few times. Not a few times, more than a few times. Like, I listened to it when it came out, and then, like, I haven't really listened to it at all since. Whereas, like, Niall's stuff is, like, my kinda stuff. I really like his stuff. I also like, I'm looking over there because I got, when Jackie and I saw him on his first tour, the listening sessions, caught his guitar pick, and that was a big moment for me. I cried a lot. And then we saw him again when he came back for the Flickr sessions, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think I like his music the most, and so that's why he's my favorite. But during, like, the time that 1D was around, in the earlier years, I would say Liam. Um Yeah, and Louis. I'd say Louis back then too, because he was always really funny. But now I don't really listen to their music, and so they're not really my favorites. I remember I had a huge crush on sorry, I can't read. I remember I had a huge crush on Harry Styles. I have Harry's album, but I have only listened to it once. I really like Niall's voice. Yeah, that's a good story. I don't know where I was going with that. Um, Leon or Toma? I don't watch Violetta, so I can't answer that question. I do this military program thing, and one of the officers was yelling, "Oh no," at us. Oh wait, I guess that's what they do. And when we was done yelling at us, he said, "Oh, and did you guys hear the Jonas Brothers were back together?" That's hilarious. I like that story a lot. See, that's the thing. About the Jonas Brothers being back. I feel like we've all like come together as a community and have just been like, I don't know where I'm going with this story, but it's just brought everybody together, and it's the best. Luna's room is so cute. I know, it's so, like, Mexican and cute. Amber's room, though, like, that's goals. I love her room so much. Oh, what did I just do? Okay, we're back. Sorry. Oh, 'cause so my computer, when I go, like if I bring my mouse to the corner of the screen, it, like, shuts my display off. So that's why I just freaked out. Do you have any fan theories for Descendants 3? I am so bad at theories, like, I'm not good at that. Like, there's some people who are, like, really good at, like, theorizing and, like, figuring stuff out. That's just not me, so I don't have any. I also, like the thing with theories, I get that they're fun and whatever, but then I get, like, too like, my hopes up too high, and sometimes the theories are better than what we actually get in the movie. So, yeah, I don't have any theories, and I really don't, like, look into theories because I like to go in open-minded when I watch stuff. The Lodge or Liv and Maddie? That's a question. I'm not just, like, randomly saying that. Probably The Lodge. I love The Lodge a lot. Like, it's in my top 10, like, very high up on my top 10 list of shows. I was gonna make that video, and I, like, got distracted on something else. I forget what it was. But I had my list ready, and I was gonna film that. Would you guys like to see my top 10 Disney Channel series video? Maybe I'll do that for my 100th video, because I don't think I'm ready yet to do my top 10 ships, but I could probably do my top 10 Disney Channel shows. So maybe I'll do that. Oh, people are saying yes. Okay, cool. Bye, Kate. I'm gonna leave now. Bye, Ethan. Thank you for tuning in. We all wanna see that. Okay, cool, I'll do that. So I'm gonna do another video for my 99th video, and then my 100th video, I will do my top 10 Disney Channel series. I'm excited. I feel like I kinda told you guys what my top 10 are, like, through this live, but I guess it'll be different. Sadie Stanley KP or OG KP? I'm gonna have to say OJ KP. I think anybody could tell from my review that I liked it, but the OG is better. OMG, you read my comment. Yeah, and I just read that one too. Crazy. Disney World or Universal? Oh, Disney World all the way. I just went when I worked there, I went to Universal for like the first time recently because I hadn't been in a really long time, and they're just so different. It's so crazy. I don't know where I'm going with that story, but it's just that they're so different in Disney World. I just find that so much better. Like, there's just something about Disney that I feel like or what am I talking about? Universal can't do. Like, the best part about Universal, I think, is the Harry Potter area, and I'm not even, like, a Harry Potter fan, but you can definitely tell that that's where they put most of their money in because those sections of the park are, like, the best. I don't know where I'm going with this, but Disney is better. That's where I'm going with it. Was I the only one who thought Ben and Evie were cuter than Mal and Ben? Listen, you're not the only one, but Ben and Mal are my favorite, and, like, I like shipping Ben and Evie for fun, but I will always think that Ben and Mal are the best and number 1. There's something about the sunshine, but I took my letter out of the mail to send you a drawing of the Powerpuff Girls. I really hope you like it. Oh my gosh, Sophia, I am so excited to get this letter. I might open it on a live stream if that's okay with you. Because I think that that would be a lot of fun to open your guys' mail on here and talk about it because you guys are the best. I love you. I would love to go to the Harry Potter part. I'm a huge Potterhead. You should go. Don't let your dreams be dreams. What is your PO box? Okay, Emily, go to like any of my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, or even I posted it on the community tab on YouTube. If anyone uses that, my PO box is right there. You can like find it very easily. Maybe I need to post it on my Facebook. I think that's the only place I didn't post it. Oh, on my Snapchat. I didn't post it on there either. But I don't really use Snapchat. But maybe I will. Do you guys use Snapchat? Let me know. Should I use Snapchat more? I feel like Instagram is so much better. Let me know if you guys still use Snapchat. When do you live stream? I didn't know you did live streams. Yeah, I just kind of do them whenever I feel like it. I don't really have a schedule. But it's already been an hour and 30 minutes, so I might go soon. I'm dying. Snap is dying. I use Snap. I use Snapchat. Okay. So 3 people do. One person, the Disney nerd, agrees with me that Snap is dying. That's funny. What is your favorite High School Musical? Probably the 3rd one. Yeah. I feel like I can relate to the 3rd one the most because I graduated recently. Not really that recently, like 3 years ago. But I feel like that really changed my opinion on the 3rd one a lot. Do you listen to boy bands? If so, who's your favorite? If not, who's your favorite artist? I do listen to boy bands. That's why we're talking about the Jonas Brothers today. But One Direction are my favorite boy band, and they probably always will be. Um, but aside from that, you also asked me my favorite artist, and that's a hard question. But I feel like my go-to answer is Gabrielle Aplin, but I feel like nobody knows who that is. But if you do know who that is, you'll understand that she's the best. If you don't, you should look her up. Um, yeah, Gabrielle Aplin is amazing, and I love her. I use Snap a lot. Okay, maybe I'll use it more. Please talk about Starstruck. Okay, we kind of talked about it already, but we can talk about it again. What do you want to know? Like my thoughts on it? I think it's really great. I like it because it's basically like a fan fiction. Violetta season 2. Just skip to season 2. It's so much better. I just don't like doing that. Is it really that good? Should I really watch it? Like there's like 80 episodes I'll miss if I just skip right to season 2. Will I be lost? Before I go procrastinate by watching Alyssa Ashley. Did you ever see Now You See It? Yeah, I have. Who is your Oh, you have a lot of questions here. Okay. I've never seen Now You've Seen It. Or Now You See It. I don't know why I can't read today. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's really good. I was actually like wanting to include it in my top 13 Disney Halloween DComs, but I didn't because it didn't feel Halloweeny enough. Ooh, this lighting is being weird. Okay, and so that's why I didn't. And who is your favorite Jonas wife? Probably Danielle. I think that she's right. Sophie Turner has my heart because she's the Phoenix. Yeah, she's cool too. But she's not a wife, right? They're just engaged. I love how that's a thing now that people are like, who's your favorite Jonas brother significant other? See, I feel like remember first time when Danielle was in the video? I feel like this is like the next step from that. And so I think that that's really cool. Thoughts on Billie Eilish? I don't really listen to her, but I really like B. Miller, and so I feel like people have recommended her to me because I like B. Miller, but I feel like they're not that similar. I don't know because I haven't listened to any of her music, but I've heard a lot about her. Have you seen I Am Frankie? No, I haven't. It's Netflix, right? Should I watch it? Is it good? Add that to the list of all the things that people are telling me to watch. OMG, I love B. Miller. B. Miller's the best. I got to meet her a few years back when she opened for Selena, and she was so nice and adorable, and I really like how she's evolved since then. Like, her music now is so much better than it was before. Like, it was still great before, but I really like, yeah, what she's done with it now, and I'm gonna go see her on this tour, and I'm so excited. I just gotta convince a friend to go with me. Maybe I'll convince Nina if she's off crutches by then. I don't know if she's still watching or not. Have you seen Umbrella Academy? I watched, like 5 minutes of it when, Nina's parents were down and they were watching it, and my dad and Kate were watching it. That's my stepmother, her name is Kate. And they said it was really good and recommended it to me, so I might watch it, but then Nina's parents said it wasn't good, so who knows? Mm. Watch the whole show of Violetta, it's amazing. It's like Soy Luna better. Okay, stop saying it's like Soy Luna but better. So many people say that, and I highly disagree because I watched the first few episodes and I didn't like it at all. Whereas Soy Luna, watched the first episode, loved it immediately. So I feel like that's incorrect. I don't like when people say that. Have I seen Riverdale? I watched like the first 2 seasons and then it started going downhill. Um, but now I really like watching the edits where it's like Riverdale having bad acting for 5 minutes or like having bad writing for 5 minutes. I like those videos. So I guess we have that from Riverdale. I'm sorry I started this. I don't wanna get in a Violetta versus Soy Luna fight. I don't think we need to compare them. It just bugs me that everyone does compare them. Like, I understand why, there's both telenovelas, but we don't need to compare them and fight about which one's better because I'm sure there's people that are gonna like both things too, and that's fine. Or people that are gonna like one and not the other, and that's fine. I don't understand why we need to say that one is better than the other. That's my rant. Might go because it's been an hour and a half. But I'm surprised that y'all are still watching this. Favorite Selena Gomez song? I really like Ghost of You. It's been like my favorite since that album. And so I feel like that's my go-to to say Ghost of You. Um, I also really like Middle of Nowhere and A Year Without Rain though. And I feel like if I did do a top 10 like Selena Gomez songs, A Year Without Rain might win. Might win. Is Soy Luna on Netflix? It is in Latin America, but it's not here. So if you want to watch it, you have to go to soylunaeng.com. And that's how you can watch it. What is your favorite video that you've uploaded? Oh, that's a cute question. For some reason, I'm not sure. Um, the first one that comes to mind, is I made a video a while ago when I got my Mal cardboard cutout. She's over here, just chilling. There she is. She's and I really like that video. I don't know why. I just think it's really good. And I like all my videos with Jackie because she's my best friend. And so, yeah, probably the Guess the Song one with Jackie is my favorite, and my Mal cardboard cutout video. But I think I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for watching. This is so cool that you guys have like stuck with me. Thank you for watching. If you've like just recently subscribed or if you've been subscribed for a while, it just means a lot. I mean, it's really cool that I've been able to just like make videos and like talk to you guys about Disney Channel, and there's like people out there who want to watch that. I just think that's really cute. So yeah, I mainly wanted to do this thing to talk about the Jonas Brothers, so I hope that we got to talk about it enough. What else? Oh yeah, and to say that I have a PO box now. So if you want to send me a letter, I will try my very, very best to send you a letter back. If you go to my Instagram, Twitter, or I'm in the community tab on YouTube, you can find my PO box information and send me a letter, and we can be pen pals, and it'll be a lot of fun. And I love you guys. It's your birthday! Oh my gosh, happy birthday! But yeah, I love you guys. Bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.